Have you ever heard whispers on the wind, stories carried from the scorching deserts of ancient Arabia? Tales of a being born from smokeless fire, a spirit that is neither fully mortal nor entirely a god? Today, we journey into the heart of these legends to uncover the truth behind one of mythology's most formidable figures, the Ifrit. Imagine the vast, unforgiving desert. The sun beats down and the horizon shimmers with heat. It's from this very landscape that the stories of the Ifrit emerge. These powerful entities, often described as demons of flame, were said to roam the world with wings woven from smoke and eyes that burned with the intensity of molten lava. They weren't just simple spirits. They were a force of nature, a personification of the desert's untamable, destructive power. When you think of the Ifrit, think of immense, raw strength. Legends say they could conjure devastating firestorms out of thin air, turning the calm desert into a swirling vortex of sand and flame. Entire caravans filled with traders and their precious goods could be reduced to nothing but ash in the blink of an eye. And just as quickly as they appeared, they could dissolve into a column of smoke, vanishing before any sword could be drawn or any arrow could be loosed. They were the ultimate ambush predators of the mythological world. But don't be fooled into thinking the Ifrit was just a creature of brute force. Its strength was matched, and perhaps even surpassed, by its cunning and intelligence. These were not mindless beasts. They were tricksters, negotiators, and powerful genies capable of granting wishes, though always with a dangerous twist. They could weave illusions to fool the most astute traveler and place curses on those who showed them disrespect or dared to challenge their authority. To encounter an Ifrit was to play a game of wits where the stakes were life and death. This combination of power and intelligence made the Ifrit a target for ambitious humans. Throughout history, countless tales have been told of sorcerers and kings who sought to capture and control one of these fire demons. They would use ancient seals, intricate magical spells, and mystical artifacts, all in an attempt to bind the Ifrit to their will. Imagine the arrogance to think you could command a being made of pure fire. But the fire demon is nearly impossible to bind. The legends are filled with cautionary tales of those who tried and failed. Kings who sought to use an Ifrit's power to conquer their enemies would find their own kingdoms consumed by flames. Sorcerers who believed they had trapped an Ifrit would vanish without a trace, their workshops and towers left as smoldering ruins. These stories serve as a stark reminder. Some forces in the universe are simply not meant to be controlled. The Ifrit embodies this truth perfectly. Even today, as centuries have passed and the world has changed, the legend of the Ifrit endures. It lives on in stories and video games and in our collective imagination. It's more than just a monster tale. It's a powerful symbol. The Ifrit reminds us that fire, one of humanity's greatest tools, can be both a protector and a destroyer. It represents that wild, untamable spark that exists in nature and perhaps within ourselves. Some powers are simply meant to remain free. What do you think? Are there other mythological creatures you'd like us to explore? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into legend, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more stories from the annals of mythology. See you next time.